A group of African American men were in Poland walking around, as you do when you're having a break. Yet they were faced with barrage of "stay away from our white women." Now, that reminds me of the days, when black men were told in the 1940s, "You stay away from those white women, you stay away." And you think to yourself, wait there, what's so special about your white women that we would want to risk our lives? Back in those days, you were lynched just for looking at a white woman. The white man, he could rape the black woman. He's been raping her since the plantation, but that was okay. The white man, he can date the black woman. That was okay, but it was a no-go area for black men to look at white women. You could fight in their wars. The First World War, Second World War, black men fought harder than the white male. Just look up Staying Power by Peter Fryer and other, historical books where African American soldiers, Jamaicans and black British lay down their lives. They were forced into the front trenches doing the dirtiest fights because they were black and your life didn't matter. But still, you were treated as second-class citizen. Don't look at the prize jewel. Don't look at those white women. But what gets me? What makes them think that these African American soldiers were married to black women? What made them think that they were there looking for a white woman? It's an assumption, and it's a racist assumption that all black men are into white women. What happens if in Poland it was black serving officers who were women? What would the white guys do if it was black women? What would they do? Would they say to them, "Don't come for our white men"? No, they would not. The rules start to change. I know Polish men who date black women, but they don't want you to date white women. I know Polish men. In fact, there's a story this black woman was saying that when she was at university, all the white guys were curious over this blackberry juice. The blacker the berries, the sweeter the juice. And these white guys were curious, wanted to, what do they call it, a bed wench, have their first black experience. Like a minstrel show. And when the black girls turned them down, they then faced racist abuse. These same white guys, they weren't interested in settling down with these black women. They were purely wanting to find out if these black women were wild in bed, if they were going jungle bunny. And you know something? When the black girls turned them down, these same white guys racially abused them. Can you imagine having sex with somebody who you have no respect for? Anyway, I'm sure we black men do it too. We have sex with racist white women that have no respect for us. We've really sold our soul to the devil. But anyway, they wouldn't mind if it was a black woman, touring around Poland. They wouldn't mind that because it's double standards. The white man don't want no black man looking at his white woman, and he pretends that he's patriotic. He pretends he wants to keep that flag white. They're in secret. I yet to come across a white man that don't fancy or curious of a black woman, but they don't tell white women that. You white women watching this video, your white boyfriend, your white husband, he's curious over black women, but he ain't gonna tell you that because he don't want you to become curious over black men. Tit for tat. I can tell you stories on which I'm gonna do for part 3. Tit for tat, interracial relationships. But anyway, I'm going to calm down. Yes, these Polish guys, well, the guy had an American accent. He had an American accent, but he was in Poland telling these black men, big beefy black men, to stay away from our white women. The assumption is that we black men are so cheap that 100% of black men fancy white women. 100% of us, all of us, even those with black wives, black girlfriends, we still want white women. Racism will never stop as long as that kind of sexual anxiety and sexual racism, because they don't say that to Muslims who are on service around the world. No Indians, only black men. They don't tell Muslims stay away from the white women, only black men. As long as this sexual anxiety, this sexual racism exists, the white man will never be at peace. He will never be at peace with this little sausage. As long as this racial tension, this racial sexual tension exists. You need to read Sex and Race by T.J. Rogers. The root to racism is all about sex. You know, you go back into slavery, how they rape our women, chopped off black men's penises, etc. And they've never recovered from that white psychosis. They've never recovered. But I'm going to go back quickly to what I just said. The Polish men, they don't mind dating black women. But you look at a Polish woman, same as the English guy, right? They don't mind looking at black women, but you dare look at their white girls. They're playing a secret. They don't want their white girls to know they're into black girls, because they're worried that the big savage King Kong will come looking for a white woman. That terrifies him and gives him nightmares. So he's playing a game. Oh, I'm patriotic. Oh, you know something. You know, keep England white. Make America great again. And these same white guys in secret, they want black girls. I see right through them. No, don't come here for our white girls, you damn cheeky dogs. Oh, it gets you angry. It's the assumption, the racial stereotype that we black men have to live with for the rest of our goddamn lives. All because of things that they done during slavery. God, it's only what time? 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm already on fire. 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, I wish I could show you that clip, but just look at African American soldiers face racist abuse in Poland over white girls, and you will see it's trending. You know, shouting, you know, don't you dare come here for our white girls. You know, yet these same white guys, no white man will look a black girl in her face and tell her, I'm not into black girls. No white man, the demon in him, the demon of lust would come out. He can't do it. Yet we can't, I'm not saying I want to, but we can't look at white girls. You know, it's in slavery. The white man can date the white woman. The white man can date Indian. The white man can date Chinese. But they don't want other races dating white women, but they just don't want the black man to date white women. But the white man, he was the first to start interracial mixing through rape. The black man didn't start interracial mixing. It was the white man that started it. Every problem in the world that you see happening, white men started. Then they turn around and say, oh, we're angels. We're angels. Goddamn liars.